Okay. I did it. Look at that. Look. Look, all of them. All of them. 45. Some of them a little higher. You already know about them. Oh, no. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. But now, it is gym time. So, we need a team for gym. The gym, what was it, Psychic? Psychic. Yep. Fair Giraffe, Gardevoir, Espartha, Florges. Cool. So definitely want Luna, yep. We can bring Pushy for the Gardevoir. Power Ball, Heavy Slam. Looks like just Heavy Slam. There's Dud. Let's bring Dud. That's right, there's Wupter. Wupter can Steel Wing Gardevoir. Let's bring the Wub. Brings X. Mimi, Patu. I'll bring Fitz and Patu. Just another steal, just in case. Ghosty Ghost. Good against Psychic. It's also got pretty good special defense. Actually, maybe Pez, because that's at 124. Guess over Fitz. Yeah. Wow, 3 leftovers on this team, and Patu does not have item. Spell tag. Shit. Alright. Let's start with Dud. Dud can masquerade as Wub. Sure. Alright. Let's beat up this psychic lady. What's her name? Tulip? Tulip? Yeah. Alright, Tulip. I'm here. I'm ready to fight. Hey, I did the thing. I did it a while ago. Only telling you now because I want to fight the gym leader now. Did you say the bewitching beautician? I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll get things moving here on my end. Let's keep the tagline simple, naturally beautiful. And order the new eyeshadow color too, would you? He's doing business. Thanks, you're a doll. I gotta run now. Chat with you later. How are those butterfly wings flapping? They're not really butterfly wings. They're just kind of like feet? Like some sort of Pokemon's either hands or feet. Hello there. I'm Tulip, the gym leader here. Though I must tell you that being a makeup artist is my main line of work. Dendra has nothing but praise for you. She said that you totally slayed out there. I must say you're a cute challenger, Brian. I'm sure my ESP exercise made you all the more beautiful. Doesn't that make you happy? You keep your Pokemon beautiful and clean as well. I see you have quite the aesthetic sense. Appearance is equally important for both people and Pokemon. Makeup is like magic. Anyone who can use it to change their appearance. Allow me to put my skills to use to make your cute little Pokemon even more beautiful. You're gonna apply makeup on them while we're fighting? Alright. Look, it's a bird. You're quite a good base to test my makeup magic on. What shall I use on you? Oh, I don't know, but I'm gonna Night Slash. Not very effective. Whoa! Dud doesn't use makeup. It uses some sort of weird magic shit. Pokemon, huh? Let's just Night Slash again. Art of War. Let's go to Pez. That Gigaton Hammer should hurt. Take this. Wow. That thing's dead. Yeah, ostrich time. Should I go for Luna? We'll go for Luna. Luna hits harder, I believe. That is an ostrich. Crunch. Shadow Wall. Great. Fantastic. That ostrich is down. No, I'm good. I'll stay in. You're just as hard to get rid of as caked on mascara, I see. I need a good makeup... something. Alright. Florges. A red flower Florges. Not very effective. We'll see about that. Yep, there she goes, making it worse for herself, honestly. But she has to. She's a psychic type gym leader, so her Pokemon has to be psychic. It's like against the rules if she does, if it's not psychic. Launch. Wow. Get deaded. Your strength has magic to it. That cannot be washed away. I lost the battle, and your beauty rivals even my own. I can't believe it. You're quite splendid. Yes, truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wing before you make your big break elsewhere. But I suppose I need to work on myself a little more first before I run off and do such a thing. You've earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses and give it to you. Congratulations. Thanks. That is quite the pose. With 7 gym badges, Pokemon up to level 55 will be easier to catch and will listen to the commands you give them. If you train hard, you'll be able to use this move in a totally perfect way. Psychic, hey, pretty nice. Don't go uploading that selfie we just took to social media, okay? Alright. I think my makeup has run a little with all the moving and sweating I did during our battle. You were moving? We were just kind of standing there commanding... Alright, whatever. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule is absolutely packed, you know. Farewell then. You did splendidly today. Alright. What's that next? Level. Oh. It's you again. I don't know who the fuck is that. Hey, Rika here. At your service. These gyms really aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Rika. All right. You two haven't met, have you? This young man is Brian. He's so good with Pokemon, even Leprimeta has taken an interest in him. Oh wow. But I think Pokemon on Team Poppy are really strong too. Like, really strong. Which one of you is stronger, do you think? Well, I'm one of the Elite Four, so I'm more amazing. Aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe, but this tiny little one is indeed one of the Elite Four. Crazy. Yeah, I am. I hope I get to show you my Pokemon soon, mister. But hurry up and come to the Pokemon League. It's where the, pinnacle... It's where the pinnacle of Pokemon battling happens. See you there. Wow. A little kid, is one of the Elite Four. Hey, what up? Well, you keep up the good work. You heard the kid. She's waiting for you. Wait up, Poppy. Don't leave your pal Rika behind. Crazy. I mean, not even like a youngster, like a preschooler. That looks like a very young child. Who to take with me now? Oh my god, I have Caliente on here. I also gotta know what the next level limit is. Look at that. The next gym is 48. Wow. Next Titan is 57. Star is 51. So we're just the next gym. Is that it? Oh. Okay. Christ. 48. Frostmoth, Beartic, Titan, and Altaria. Okay, well then, let's just train a team for that fight then. He'll take normal damage. Glenn won't. Fires. I can bring fist. Salty, yeah. Salty would be okay. Next, leaning more towards physical. Next, leaning towards special, physical. Yeah. Oh. Special. You're special. fast. A lot of fire, though. Alright. Yeah. Fine. Nearly all of my fires of fighting and a rock type. Alright. That'll do. They don't all have an item though. Give me that wub, please. We'll give Flan the leftovers. And we'll give leftovers. And we'll give Lublo the expert belt. There. Got the hardstone to boost those rock type moves. You got an assault vest, make your special defense higher. You got soft sand because you terrestrialized the ground. You got charcoal for fire. Leftovers for some healing. Alright. There was classes. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I guess we can do that. They do give us candy, and then the candy will give us levels. Alright. We're gonna have to do it eventually. We can do it now. Hopefully it's all the classes. I'm ready for classes, lady. Sure, biology 4. I won't be tardy. I don't think. Hello, hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on the midterm. Thanks for answering my little question at the end, too. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind. Alright, we're headed to the last half of our classes together. It's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow just like our Pokemon. Evolution, yep. Haha, evolution. Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomenon of Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they'll learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, once they've leveled up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increase, sometimes by a lot. That's Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in their adorable pre-evolved states. To do this, you need to remember a certain thing. or a certain button when your Pokemon begins to evolve. Say it with me. If you already know, to cancel evolution, press the B button. That's correct. B is for the best answer. The button you want when you need to stop a Pokemon from evolving is the B button. If you press this button as soon as a Pokemon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let your Pokemon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. Some may evolve by having a certain item, such as a Firestone or Thunderstone, used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move and defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. The way Primeape evolves into Annihilate is especially strange. You see, there's a certain move that I already know. Whoops, sorry, looks like we're out of time. Yeah, alright. Yeah, Rage Fist, 10 times. 20 times? No, 20 times. It naturally has 10 TP. So you gotta waste it twice. Biology 5, let's do it. Yep. Hello, hello. Yep. Before we get going, do you remember the final question from our? No, I don't. Well, Director Clavel found out about it somehow, or found out about it somehow, and I got yelled at. Whoops. Apparently, he could tell I was adding something just by looking at me. He must have noticed all the color flush right out of my face. Speaking of color, today I'd like to teach you about the colors as they pertain to Pokemon. Some Pokemon have slightly different colorations or patterns on their bodies based on their gender or individual differences. In very rare cases, a Pokemon may have wildly different coloration compared to the others of the same species. We call these specimens shiny Pokemon. It is quite rare to cross paths with one. Does anyone here know what the likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon is? Is it 4,000? I kind of want to say 400 though. It's 4,000. Alright. The probability of encountering one in the wild is the same as hatching one from an egg, too. Eggs from a pair of Pokemon raised around differing languages are a special case. There's a higher than average chance that a shiny Pokemon will hatch from one of these eggs. But we haven't been able to figure out why that is just yet. I also heard rumors that there's a charm that increases your likelihood of finding a shiny when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? This claim can't be scientifically verified, but it sure would be fun if it were true. I mean, yeah, it is though. I guess shiny charms are pretty rare. Gotta do a lot, usually. The midterm, or do we have to take 6 classes and then, or not midterm, final, I guess. We already had the midterms. Hello. Next time we meet will be the final exams, yep. And the topic of the last class will be Pokemon forms. You can just think of forms as the shape or appearances that Pokemon have. There's also a phenomenon called form change, where a Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Cyclizar, for example, which is regularly ride on as transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First, its basic form, where it walks on 4 legs. Second, its battle form, where it stands on its hind legs to engage in battle. And finally, there's its ride form, where it inflates its throat sac and its tail so we can ride on its back. Though we can use something you're all carrying with you now as an even better example. Yeah, Rotom. Yeah, I'm talking about your phones. Some smartphones are inhabited by certain Pokemon. Does anybody know what Pokemon I'm referring to? Rotom. You're a regular expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you, Brian? The Pokemon inside your smartphone is Rotom, and it does all sorts of things to help you out. A Rotom inside a Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic appliances. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form do so by simply holding an item or by having one used on them. Oricorio, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when given certain nectars. Pokemon may even change type or learn different moves when they change form. Form changes are different from evolution in that the Pokemon can return to its original form. Unlike shiny Pokemon, which can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. There's a lot to dig into with this form change phenomenon, as you can see. We can all learn something from Pokemon here, don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but I'd be happy to see you all enjoy your time at the Academy to the fullest and change form into a new version of yourself. Or something like that, anyway. Oh, I almost forgot. Regional forms, which vary based on what region a Pokemon come from, don't change like other forms. They are innate. Oh boy, form, scatterbrained. He's scattered. Get me out of here. Let me take the final. Yep, final. Final in biology. Give me it. I'll pass this. No problem. Hello everyone. Today's our final exam. It will cover everything I taught you so far, but I'm sure you all do just fine. Take your time. How many of the following 4 methods makes it easier to catch a Pokemon? Inflicting paralysis, yep. Using a Poketoy, no. Feeding it a berry, no. Surprising it from behind, yes. 2. True or false? You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or trading with other Pokemon. Or with other trainers, Jesus. No. Because you can get gifted Pokemon. That's not trading. They're just getting. If a Pokemon is holding an Everstone, will using an item that induces evolution, such as Firestone, cause it to evolve? I believe yes, it will. What is the probability of running into a shiny? It is B. True or false? The Pokemon known as Oricorio has 3 forms. That is false. It's got 4. This question won't affect the grade, but do you have anything you'd like to say about my class? I'm still getting used to this teaching thing. Keep teaching. You can do it. Alright. Our little secret, yeah. If you can keep it a secret. Five out of 5. Woo! Hey, mediums. Math 4. Let's do it. With Miss Time? Yep. That's the one. I won't. I'll be tardy. Get me out of here. Some of you have earned perfect scores, and others seem to have a bit of trouble, but I can tell that you're all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. Yay! I can only assume that this means you all have come to love numbers. I wouldn't say that. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my classes, too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how that word applies to Pokemon battles? That's right. It has to do with stat boosts. A Pokemon's stats can rise and fall throughout the course of a battle, correct? For example, if a Pokemon uses a move, the move workup, its attack and special attack stats will rise by 1 stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises by 1 stage, moves affected by that stat will deal 50% more damage. If that same Pokemon from our previous examples were to use workup again, both its attack and special attack would have risen by 2 stages. This results in a 100% increase to damage dealt, making its moves twice as strong. Swords Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack by 2 stages at once, allowing the Pokemon to deal double damage after a single use. Using Swords Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack stat by 4 stages. How much more damage, then, would this Pokemon deal? Quad? Oh no. Yeah, wait. It'd be triple, wouldn't it? Because... fuck. 200% increase, yeah. So the base damage is now 300, yeah. Okay. It's triple. By the way, if the stat was simply rose, that means it's gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. If it rose drastically, there's a thing that raises drastically? Huh? It's 3 stages. Just so you know, X attack and X special attack items can also be used in battle, can be used to sharply boost their respective stats. That's why those things are broken. I'll stay sharp. Oh man. High five. Amazing. Hello everybody, let's have fun. Did you make it? Yep, sharp, we're staying sharp. I know it's a little difficult to talk about, yep. But today we're talking about percentages again. Oh, joy. That may sound like we're going to have another difficult class, but did you know that all of you already deal with probability on a regular basis? Pokemon moves generally have a property called accuracy, which determines the probability that they will hit. The accuracy of tackle is 100 or 100%. So if you were to use tackle 100 times, you could expect it to hit all 100 times. The move Hypnosis, which puts opponents to sleep, has an accuracy of 60 or 60%. That means you could expect it to hit 60 times out of 100 uses. To put that the other way, out of 100 uses, you can expect it to miss 40 times. Many of the truly powerful moves often tend to have lower accuracy. So when you're deciding whether to go slow and steady with moves that are sure to hit, or hard and fast with stronger moves but less accurate moves, you're already studying probability. Let me see here. Perhaps Surf and Hydro Pump would be good examples for this discussion. Surf has a power of 90. Its accuracy is 100, meaning you can expect it to hit every time. Hydro Pump has an accuracy of 80, but when it hits with 110. So between Surf and Hydro Pump, which move would you want to use yourself? Okay, so this is whatever. I'd stick with Surf. Oh my, you're going for the slow and steady wins the race for you, huh, Brian? I may have made it sound like there was a correct answer, but there's not. You're free to use any moves that you wish. Factors like PP or number of targets hit may make some moves more suited for certain situations. However, trading accuracy for power or vice versa is purely a matter of preference. Surf versus Hydro Pump debate has been ongoing for quite some time. Personally, I'm more invested in debating the Rock-type moves, Rock Slide and Stone Edge. Let me tell you, I could get really worked up talking about those moves, but oh my, there's the bell. What a shame. Next class, there'll be one last. God, it will be the last time we're together. So show up 100% ready to go. God, Christ. Ugh. Yep. Rock Slider versus Stone Edge. Is Stone Edge the 100 accuracy? Is Stone Edge is better? Because it hits every time and is stronger? Hello everybody, we have a fun class, yep, Let's learn about probability using more move accuracy as an example. Probability is quite an interesting subject. Did you know that in a class of 40 students, there is a 90% chance that 2 of them will have the same birthday? This is true even despite the fact that there are over 300 days in each year. Isn't that remarkable? Yeah, that's pretty cool. But let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along with probability again. I've been teaching you all how to calculate damage in this class using examples like type matchups, critical hits, stat boost, and the like. All of these variables are multiplied together to calculate damage dealt to an opponent. However, did you know that there's an even simpler way to increase the damage of your Pokemon's moves? All you have to do is to have your Pokemon use a move that shares a type with. If a Rock-type Pokemon uses a Rock-type move, Stone Edge, and the move's base power is 100, if the move's base power of 100 is multiplied by 1.5, it becomes 150. Ground and Rock may seem like similar types, but if a Ground type uses Stone Edge, the move will remain 100. Super effective moves and criticals, critical hits also add multipliers on this little numerical increase. So it most certainly must not be taken lightly. Let me ask you a question to see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say you have a move with 100 power. If a Pokemon shares the type with this move, uses it and hits an opponent that is weak to that type, what happens to that move's power? It's just 300. Does stab 150. It's super effective against it, and then yeah. Hey. You did all the calculations. Yeah, well done, Brian. First using the move shares the type. Yeah, 1.550. The fact that the opponent's weak moves it up to 300. It's double. It's just double damage. What's more, if the Pokemon terrestrializes and uses a Terra type that matches its original type, then one of its original types, and the boost it gets from using a move of that same type is increased to 2. Wow. Of course, being able to use lots of moves with different types is great as well. That's one way you can surprise your opponent. In the end, your own innate characteristics are what you will really let shine the most. Bear in mind, this is true for both humans and Pokemon. Alright, get me out of here. I'm taking the final. Get me in there, lady. Yep. Come on. Alright. I'm sure the fun whatever, just give me. Oh, fuck me. God damn it, I don't know what I hit there. I don't even know what the question was. If a water type move with a power of 100 lands a critical hit on a grass type, what will the move's power be? A crit on a grass type, that's 75. Under normal circumstances, what % chance does Stone Edge have to land a critical hit? Stone Edge doesn't have like a special thing, right? So, like 12? If a Pokemon uses Swords Dance twice to boost its attack, how much damage will it do? It's triple. If a Rock-type Pokemon whose Terra type is Rock terrestrializes, what will the power of its Rock-type moves be multiplied by? By 2. Crazy. Okay. I at least got 4 of those right, because I have no idea what that first one was. I got it right. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Candies, yay! History 4. Let's do it. I'm not gonna be tardy. Get me in there. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. I hope we can continue unraveling the marvels of history as presented to us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leapt for joy. He showered the merchant with gold and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Brian. Answer me this. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Handheld electronic devices? Is this some kind of joke? Were you expecting me to laugh? No. I mean, there was a washing machine in the past. These particular tablets were wooden and used for writing as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasure, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Oh, is that time already? I wasn't done with my story, but alas, that ends today's lesson. Okay. History 5. God, we have a lot of classes. Jesus. Oh. Good Lord. Whatever you did yesterday was part of history. I trust you remember the lesson from the midterm about the Great Crater in Paldea and the Area Zero and the mysterious crater captured the imaginations of many, including a Paldean emperor 200 years ago. A group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area Zero Expedition. The team is said to have been made of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Among the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and brilliant natural historian, Heath. After returning from the expedition to Area Zero, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. Perfect timing, what? What was the name of the team that first made it? Was it the Survey Corps? It was this one. Yep. A record of the activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in bookstores and the like even today. The record is now known as the Scarlet Book. At the time, the entire region of Paldea was absolutely buzzing about Area Zero. The Scarlet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Scarlet Book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy of one on the bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to read it if you're interested. Man, I'm sure Heath was telling the truth. Get me in there, lady. I got one more history class and then a final to take. Greetings, my little students. Whatever. Oh, God. In our last class, I taught you about Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? The last 200 years ago is not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must march so inexplorably towards the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march towards the past instead? To start from our present and study history in reverse? It might be hard to follow. Indeed, it may be difficult to understand the flow of events, how one thing led to another. If we were to trace history in reverse. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us towards the future. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomenon, the technology behind the terror orbs, and its origins in Area Zero. Even after Area Zero expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, Others continue to explore that area. And around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were in fact terrestrialized Pokemon. However, when those who discovered these Pokemon brought them out of Area Zero, the light faded and the terrestrial phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day, a certain someone you may have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Aha, perfect timing. What was the name of the famous professor who unraveled? Was it Sada? Okay. I did it. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Sada unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. He discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led the professor to invent Terra Orb technology to develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokemon League and our academy. Rumor has it that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the professor's team. Alas, this story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? Thus ends the history class. Okay, I'll see you for the final. Get me in there, lady. Yeah, okay. What's the area in the Great Crater of Paldea? That's Area Zero. How many years ago was the Academy? Oh, fuck. Fucking A? I don't know. I don't remember. Which one of these did not appear in the Paldean fairy tale about the four treasures? A vessel, a set of tablets. It was the fan. So B. Which Area Zero Expedition member wrote? That was Heath. How many years ago did Professor Sada invent the Terra Orbs? 10. Alright. 4 or 5. What did I get? Uh-huh. 5. Alright, so it was 805. Cool. Nice. Oh boy. Languages, I guess. Here we go. Yeah, with Mr. Salvatore. Don't be tardy. I'll try not to be. Oh god. How did you like the midterm exam? Yeah, I'm sure I did awesome. Since I'm here. Yes. Starting today, we're throwing a curveball. We begin listening comprehension. Okay. Pikachu. You brought out a Pikachu? That is a Pikachu. Yeah, I do be saying its name. Pokemon can also use words to communicate. It's not always easy for us to understand, but their words have meanings, just like ours do. Pokemon can use language to share all kinds of information with each other, like the location of food or whether there may be predators nearby. The same Pokemon cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. I'm sure you're all curious, so today let's learn some Pokemon languages. If you would be so kind, Pikachu? Piga? What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey there? Piga. Sadness? It didn't really seem happy. Is that happy? That's angry. That's just mad. It says Piga when it's mad. Don't you think you did a great job? He did a great job. Give Pikachu a round of applause. Clap, 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 clap. The same Pokemon can even communicate its feelings in different ways. Their voice changes depending on their mood and physical condition. Try listening more carefully to Pokemon, and you might gain a deeper understanding of them. That having been said, Pokemon are quite mysterious creatures. Some actually don't communicate with words at all, but instead use things like electromagnetic or ultrasonic waves. Some even use telepathy. And now, I don't know how to say that. Let me give you, apropos, is that what that is? Of nothing. Let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. If you poke at a Pokemon too many times while washing them during picnics, they'll get mad at you, like Pikachu just demonstrated. Cool. Don't poke the Pikachus too much while bathing. They say Piga. That's what I learned today in class.